guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be another Shop My Stash. It's probably going to be a long one. You might want to grab a snack or a meal or a glass of wine or something. Before we get into it, I hope you do enjoy this video, and if you do while you watch it, please give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and let's get into it. We're first gonna talk about what's in here. I'm gonna pull stuff out. I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to move quite a bit of this out, probably everything. I think I used everything that was in here, so I'm gonna get it all out, and I feel like, you know, shopping my stash for makeup, so it's probably gonna be a long one. Again, let's go ahead and get started. For powder, I had the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake Powder. Ooh, I really like this guy, and I have the shade Translucent. I did really enjoy it. It's very smoothing. My skin looked so pretty. My makeup lasted really well. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. The Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder, and this is in the shade medium. Sorry, the shade light. I don't know, like with this one, I mean, I use it, I enjoy it. It's just like one of those really old products, like really old Maybelline, not old in my collection, but like it's been around for a long time, that I always feel like I want to declutter it, but there's nothing wrong with it. I do enjoy it. It sets beautifully. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that. I did use the Milani Prep Set and Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder as a finishing powder. I do like the luminosity of this one. It's not my favorite finishing powder, but it's good. I enjoy it. It buffs everything everything together pretty well. For under the eye, I had Too Faced Banana Cream. It's a little bit on the yellow side. I do like it set under my eye. It's a little bit brightening. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out. And I have this one in here because I wasn't sure, like, am I gonna use this as a highlight? I'm gonna use it as a finishing powder. What? This is by Bare Minerals, and this is the Invisible Glow. The shade is medium. I tried it both ways, as a powder, like a powder highlight, or like a finishing powder, and I do really like it as a finishing powder. So I'm gonna be moving this guy into my powder drawer to use as a finishing powder. As a highlight, it's just like, it looks really nice like this, but once you apply it and you buff it, it's just, there's nothing, but it has that beautiful, very subtle luminosity that I like with a finishing powder. So that's gonna move to my finishing powders. Highlights. The Pat Mcgrath Champagne Gold. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlight. I've had this in here for 2 rounds now. I do really like it. It looks pretty dark in the pan, but on the face it doesn't look this dark, and I do like the texture of it. Kind of, you know, it reminds me a little bit of Amrezi texture. It looks like it reminds me of that a little bit. So I don't know why I swatched it here, like what? But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy out. All of these highlighters I really enjoyed. MAC, this is the Mineralized Skin Finish in Nuance. I do really like those by MAC. Lorac Daylight. Ooh, this guy is beautiful. It is so pretty, and the formula is really nice. And by Koki, this is the Soft Glow highlighter, and the shade is Heavenly. This came in Ipsy, and it's so beautiful. I was really impressed by this guy. And then the last highlighter in here is by Fenty Beauty, and this is the How Many Carats. It's that like a kind of like icy, it's not shimmer, but you know, like that kind of thing that just, you know, the veil, you know, that illuminating veil kind of thing. So next up, for blushes, blush first? Yeah, let's do blush first. Not that many blushes, because I had that blush palette by Sephora. So I had 3 blushes in here. I had the Patrick Ta blush, and she's adorable. I finally got a chance to use this one on my face. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I love the formula of those things. You can go really heavy-handed, you can build it up. Swatching it, it's kind of like so blah, but on the skin, like with a brush, it looks really beautiful. MAC, which one is this? Sweets for My Sweet. This looks intense and it's pretty like bam in your face. So I did not use a highlighter when I used this guy because it does have a lot of glow to it, but it's so pretty on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that guy out. And then Kimchi Chic Taylor blush in the shade is Vacation. This was so pretty, but man, these guys are they have a powder, like they kick up quite a bit of powder, and they're very pigmented. So I didn't think that it was this pigmented. I went bam on my face. I'm like, ah! Time to tone it down. I just swirled my brush into both of the shades. I didn't go into one or the other, just both. I do have that blush palette in here by Sephora. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's do the bronzers. Again, I had the Kimchi Chic Taylor bronzer, and this is, I went to Waikiki. I wasn't sure like how this was gonna look on me. I thought it was gonna be very reddish, but it looked so pretty. Again, the same problem I had with it. It has kickback and it's super pigmented, so very light-handed and blended out pretty well. MAC, I don't know how to say this. Is it B-A-I-A-N-A, Baiana bronze? I don't know. Really great formula with these. This is a little bit on the deeper side, like for me, especially this time of the year. I don't know why I waited so long to pull it in, but it's a beautiful bronzer. I do really like it. And this guy is just so cute. This is the Too Faced Gingerbread Tan Spicy Bronzer. This has a really beautiful glow to it, like luminosity to it. It's so pretty on the skin. I never felt like I looked just flat, you know. It's beautiful. So there's that. And I did have, let me pull it out. So we had, oh, I had another bronzer in here too. Let me make sure to get that out. And let's go ahead and get this guy out. So the other bronzer I had in here is the Marc Jacobs Stantastic Omega Bronzer. I kind of have a feeling like, I feel like I want to keep it in here because like I get it. Now I get what the hype is all about. Like I was able to build this up. It never looked muddy. It didn't look overdone or anything like that. I feel like I really would like to keep playing with it, so I'm gonna put it to the side. It's just so big. I'm gonna put it back in here. This Ulta Beauty Baked Sculpt and Glow 3-in-1 palette, I pulled it in because I thought I was gonna declutter it, but no, this is so beautiful. I don't know why it took me so long to actually like pull it in. The bronzer is really stunning, and the formula of this palette is just fantastic. The highlight is what I'm like blown away by. Look at that. And it's just like goes on the skin so beautifully. The blush, it's not the shade that I would go for. It's a little bit too it's not my favorite shade for blush, but I'm willing to hold on to this palette for pretty much everything else. This blush is actually like, I don't want to say like a highlight, but it could be used as a highlight, as a blush topper, you know? So I'm gonna pull this away, and this is the California Sunlight palette by Ulta. Now the blush palette by Sephora. I did not use the highlights that are in here. I just used the blushes. It was pretty nice. I enjoyed it. Was it spectacular? I wouldn't say it was spectacular, but I did really enjoy it. I was able to really like play with these colors. They build nicely. The formula is really nice. I think I picked this guy up for only like $9 at some point. So I'm pretty happy with that purchase. Should I do eyeshadow palettes? Let's wait on eyeshadow palettes. Let's go this way. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out these eyeliners. Ooh, I did not use this one. I don't remember using this. Apparently I used it at some point. Why did I think I had pulled in a melt? It's actually MAC. Okay. This is the shade Stubborn Brown by MAC. I pulled it in later on during the week. I think I pulled it in for Thanksgiving. I wanted something like this, and then I pulled in this guy to use on my mom's eyes. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Stash. I think I'm gonna keep them in here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep these in here. The boring same brow stuff. We have a single shadow, couple concealers in here. Let's do the concealers. L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. To be honest, I did not use this guy this time around. It just seemed like it's too light. I did not use it. This is in the shade 345 Oatmeal. I really think I should just pick up a little bit deeper shade. The Too Faced Conceal Contour Highlight Retouch whatever multi-use sculpting concealer, and this is in the shade Golden Beige. I had to be careful with this guy because it's a little bit on like a little bit deep for me, so to use it under my eye I had to be very careful of, you know, like making sure that the foundation that I'm using, like it went pretty well with this foundation, but with this Kokie one it did not go so well because this was a little bit lighter shade than this one, but it blended really nicely. I still don't see what the hype is all about with this, but I'm gonna keep playing with it. Maybe I would like it better if I had a little bit of a tan and I was using a little bit darker foundation, but for right now I was like, okay, I really need to tone it down, not over apply it and look funny. Speaking of foundations, the Kokie Full Coverage Foundation, and this is the shade 40W. This lasted all day. It looked so beautiful by the end of the day. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely full coverage. It's just, I felt like it's a little bit light for me, surprisingly. And then the other one, I had the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This is in the shade W3. This is like, it looks beautiful, luminous. How long it lasts on the skin, it doesn't last too long on the skin because it does kind of like break down after a while, but for like 6-7 hours I was pretty happy with it. For primer, I did not use this guy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I didn't use it. I had the little MAC primer in here. I was so determined to finish that, so I finished that, and now I have this one in here. I haven't used it yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in here because I really would like to give it a shot, so I'm gonna keep it in here. I guess that's the only thing that's remaining in here. Kimchi's Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. It did really set my makeup really well. Like, I definitely felt like, okay, you know, I was comfortable with wearing my makeup from like 6 in the morning till the afternoon. The matte part, I'm not so sure about because like I used it with like glowy products anyways, you know, so I don't know if it kept it matte. Not that I would really want my makeup to stay matte. I like the luminosity and the dewiness, but setting power, it was pretty nice. I did like it a lot. The two single shadows I had in here, one is by Cara Beauty, and this is the shade Hunter. Ooh, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I finally used it. And then the other one in here is by MAC, and this is their holiday collection, like this holiday. This is the shade Firework the Room. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I loved the look I created when I used this guy. For eyeshadow primer, I pulled in this Anastasia eye primer. I think, you guys, I hate this thing. I absolutely hate it. It is so white. Like, okay, I used that little amount. I mean, I don't know, maybe because I'm not used to using such a white. Look at that, like that is white. It primes really nicely, but man, that's, it was so white. Like I felt like I was putting concealer on my eyes almost. I'm gonna put it away. I'm gonna put it away. I need it away. So I ended up pulling in the Urban Decay because I kind of missed it. We'll do lippies in a little bit. Let's do the eyeshadow palettes that were in here. I had 3. I had at Forest Sight by Raw Beauty Christie and ColourPop. Ooh, I love this palette. I think the only shade that I did not use is this one, P&W. But everything else, I used it. Some of them are drier than others, but I really liked all the looks I created with this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it away. The other palette I had in here is the Naughty Nude by Huda Beauty. Ooh, this is so pretty. Why I'm keeping the packaging? I don't know, but this is so beautiful. I did not use this shade. I did not dip into all of the shades that are in here, but the shades that I did use are so pretty. I definitely needed to use my finger with these shades over here. Oh no, not that one. That one was a brush, but this one, this one, this one. I think I used this one as well. So I did use my finger for these, but I am really happy with this palette, and I did not use the shade Slippery. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy out. I'm ready for a change. Like, I wanted to do my makeup today, but I was like, I don't want to use any of these products. Like, I want to use something else. So here we are filming this. Tarte Clay Play, and this is like the first one, the face shaping palette. It's like an eyeshadow face palette. When I use it as an eyeshadow, I used it as an eyeshadow a couple times, and I was kind of like a little underwhelmed. Not by the formula or anything like that. It just felt so neutral. I definitely dipped into other shades. I felt like, okay, I'm gonna need to dip in for other shades, but using this as like highlighting under my eye with this shade or this shade, with these contouring and bronzing, ooh, it's beautiful. And then the formula is amazing on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy out. Now for lippies, I pulled in some new lippies for this month, for the month of December. So we'll go ahead and talk about these. I had placed a few orders on Ulta along with some other websites for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Ever since, you know, Thanksgiving, I keep ordering things, and this is one of the things that I ordered recently, the Luxe Velvet so liquid lip by ColourPop, and I got my order yesterday, and I just could not wait to play, especially with this one lipstick. It was on my wish list ever since this collection launched. So come on, Rania. So I pulled it in, and this is the shade L'Auberge. I don't know. So there's this one in here that's the brand new one. Everything else that I played, like all the stuff that I hauled since Black Friday, is gonna be coming in a haul video, so stay tuned for that. And I finally got the one order where I had placed a few items for a giveaway, so also stay tuned for that. Now let me go ahead and put everything away, and then let's shop my stash for new items to use for the next I don't know, 2-3 weeks. Let's go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use. We're gonna start with the top new makeup drawer. They're starting to look a little bit slim, but that's okay. I think what I'm gonna pull in, ooh, I thought that was the eyeshadow palette, but I'm gonna pull in this guy, the I Love Sarai Dose of Colors eyeshadow. I think I want to pull this guy in. Ooh, I'm kind of really missing from my older palettes. I'm missing using some of the like melt ones. Is it Melt yeah, Melt Cosmetics. I'm gonna pull this in. It's like, just screams holiday. I'm gonna pull this guy in. Wow, I can't believe it. Christmas is in what, 15 days? We're gonna do that one. For highlighters, I think I'm gonna do, you know what? Why don't I do the highlighter palette, or the highlighter, the I Love Sarai Dose of Color highlighter. This is in the shade Bathe, I think. Is that the shade name? Bathe? We're gonna do swatches at the end of the video. Ooh, this looks dark. I'm gonna do swatches at the end. I'm gonna pull this in. Actually, do I want to do that? I have so many other highlighters. I'm gonna pull in this guy. I do have this gloss. It says, which gloss is this? The Gloss Bomb. I do have it. I already own this one. So I don't know. Is it weird that I would just put this guy in a giveaway, but it doesn't have, do they normally have outer packaging, or do you just buy it like this? I don't even remember. But I do have it. I don't need to. So I'm considering putting it in a giveaway, or just like giving it to my my sister or to my nieces. But I do really want, oh, these are, how are these in here? I do really want this Cheeks Out blush thing. I do really want this cream blush. Ooh, that looks pretty. And might as well go ahead and do this highlighter. I'm guessing it's just the same formula as that diamond, how many carats one. So here's what I'm gonna pull in from here. And again, let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts below? Like, is it weird to put it in a giveaway without an outer packaging? It's brand new, hasn't even been opened. So there's that. And you know what? I don't have many lips pulled in. We have, is this I think that's like a moisturizing, like a lip balm. It's a Bliss Matte Blush and a lip balm. I'll wait on these. I was gonna pull these in. These are by Rare Beauty, but I'll wait on these. What else do we have in here that I could pull in? Should I do one of, I already pulled in 2 highlighters. Let's try this Ofra but pressed powder. I'm gonna try this for under my eyes. It's banana, the shade banana, right? Yeah, banana powder. So that's it from this top new makeup drawer. Let's go into the next one. See, like my drawers are looking a little bit better, but that's because I haven't put away any of my hauls. Okay. I don't know. Should I pull this in and the I Love Sarai one, and then only one older palette? The older palette, I rolled in for one older palette, and I rolled in for the Too Faced chocolate gold or something. Gold something. But I really miss that Rust palette by Melt. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm not gonna pull it in now. I'm gonna do the one that, you know, I rolled for. Do I want to get anything from here? Cover FX, soft peach blush. How about we do, ooh, let's do this blush. Looks like a perfect for this time of the year. Ofra blush, and the shade is Charm. I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna do a couple of these lippies. These were sent to me by my friend Valerie for Christmas. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this one. This is the shade Caramel Apple, and I think I want to do this one as well. I know, Candy Cane. I'm going to do these two. Okay, I think the only thing else that I'm going to pull in from here, I might as well pull this guy in. The Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. Supposed to be really good. Really long hold. Yeah, let's try that. It's perfect for holidays, right? Now that's it from here. Since I got a setting spray, I think I'm just gonna pull in a primer. Don't need another setting spray, so let's do that. For a primer, there's a few things in here. I could. Part of me kind of like wants to finish one of these before the year ends, but I know myself I'm not going to be able to finish them. So I'm not even going to bother. I miss this guy. Smashbox, the Mindful 5. Oh, I love this thing. I'm going to pull this in. I left one primer from last week. I'm just going to stick to this one, and I have that hydrating one by Heart Candy. So there's that. Now let's go ahead to the eyeshadow palettes. Okay, for eyeshadow palettes, the one that I randomly rolled for, I rolled for 2, but I decided I'm just gonna stick to the one. I think, yeah, because I really want to use that Rust palette by Melt. I rolled for this one, Too Faced Chocolate Gold. So I'm gonna bring this guy in. That's what she looks like. I guess it's a good time for it, for like now. And then the other one that I really just miss it, and I want to play with it a little bit more. Actually, I miss all 3 of these, but the Rust one, I do really want to bring it in and play with it. So I'm gonna bring this guy in. Oh my god, I miss you. Perfect, like grungy, and yeah, I'm gonna pull this guy in. Okay, for foundations and concealers, this guy fell. There's just so many concealers in here. I need to do something about that. For foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and pull in this Bobbi Brown one. This is the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. I have the shade Golden Beige, which is 048. I think I really would like to work on this next year to pan it. I do really like it. I'm gonna pull that in, and I do want to pull in one more. I think I'm gonna do, I haven't used it in a while. I think I'm gonna do this one, the Milani Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. Again, I have the shade 240 Warm Vanilla. I remember really enjoying this one when I first picked it up earlier in the year. Another thing that I've never done is like yearly makeup favorites. I've been watching some already. It's mid-December, and I'm like, I should film one. Maybe I'll end up doing it. I do want to pull in this concealer because I think I just recently saw it on Ulta for like $4.99. I'm like, crap, I don't remember if I have a good shade for me or not, but it brought it to my attention. I'm gonna pull this guy in, and then the other concealer that I want to pull in, I think I would like to do have favorites. Like usually when I go through these, oh, I'm gonna do the Jouer Full Coverage Concealer. This is the shade Creme Brulee. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this guy in. Like going through these, I'm like, oh, I like this one. I kind of feel like I'm gonna gravitate towards one that I really like to pull it in. So I gotta be a little bit mindful. Okay, for powder. Eee! This category is exploded all of a sudden. I don't know how, but it did. Okay, I think the only I'm gonna start with finishing powder. I think the only finishing powder that I still haven't used this year, not this year, I've been trying to rotate through all of my finishing powders, is this one by Honest Beauty. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one in as a finishing powder. I used these recently. I need a powder declutter. Let's see, which one do I want to pull in? I'm gonna do the Huda Beauty, the Pound Cake. I'm gonna pull that in, and I'm going to pull in, I'm gonna do Agent Carter by Besame. They have, oh, their new compact is beautiful. They're bringing in this powder as like refill for the new compact, but that's not the one that I have my eye on. I have a different shade in mind. But I got the email today and I was like, ooh, I haven't pulled in Agent Carter in a while. So I'm gonna pull in Agent Carter. Do I want anything else? I think I want to do one more powder. Man, I definitely need a powder declutter. I think that's like supposed to be next on my declutter series, but my life has been kind of crazy with work this week. So the other powder, I'm gonna do a loose one, and I think I'm gonna do, let's do this one by ColourPop, the No Filter Setting Powder. For a single shadow, I'm gonna go with this one. I picked it up recently from Target. This is e.l.f. and this is the shade Dirty Martini, like their liquid eyeshadows. I'm gonna do that one, and I want to do one more because I want to do, ooh, I'm gonna do this one. Ooh, this is beautiful, and it will go really pretty with that the I Love Sarai palette. This is by Ciate London, and this is the Marbled Metals, the shade Twisted. It's like black and green. Ooh, this is gonna look so pretty with that palette. So I'm gonna do this one as well. Do I have a theme or do I have a theme? Greens, olives, dirty colors. Okay, I think that's it from this side. I do want to do a face palette, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, for a face palette, let's see. I've always said, well, I'm gonna do a system, I'm gonna follow my system, and I end up not doing a system and not following a system. What? I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for kind of leaning to one of these Smashbox one or maybe the Hourglass one. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit. This is the Unlocked? Yeah. Ooh, this one is pretty. 2 finishing powders, 2 blushes, a bronzer, a highlight. I think I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's do this one. The only other palette that I was considering is one of these ones by MAC, just because they were last holidays. Oh, so pretty. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And let's see this one, this guy. Hello. No, I'm gonna hold on. Yeah, I can't pull so much. Or can I? Just joking. I'm gonna do Hourglass. For bronzers, what do we wanna play with? Ooh, I'm gonna do this one. This is the Bite Size Face Duo, and this is the shade Coconut. This is by e.l.f. I'm gonna do this. I have a feeling it's a dupe for the Cover FX, but I could be wrong. I'm not pulling it in to compare it, but I'm gonna pull this guy in. And you know, I feel like I want to pull in this guy. No, it wasn't that long ago since I had it in there. This is Macchiato by Fenty as a cream one. Or I was on the roll pulling in all the things that I'm like, yeah, I like this, I'm gonna pull this in, and now I get here and I'm like, what am I gonna pull in? Let's do this guy. This is by Too Faced. This is the Beach Bunny. I haven't used it, but when I did my declutter, this like kind of, you know, I saw it again. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna do that. It's like 1, 2, 3. I need one more. I want one more option. And I think that one more option is gonna be, what do I really want to use? Like dying to use. You know, I haven't used this one in a long time. This is Becca Cosmetics, and this is the shade Sunrise Waves. I'm gonna do this guy as well. Okay, I think now we're good on bronzers. Now let's do blushes. Ooh. Oh, this is so pretty. Look how pretty this is. I'm gonna pull this guy in. Whether or not I use it as a blush or a blush topper, I don't know. But I'm gonna pull that in. Let's do one of these. I'm gonna do the watermelon one because I haven't used it yet. This is papaya. This is watermelon. These are also by Too Faced. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this guy in. I think I need somewhat of a neutral shade now, like my last one, and it's gotta be somewhat neutral. I'm gonna do I used Persona not that long ago. What's this guy? Oh, that's e.l.f. I think maybe I'll do this one by Becca. This is the shade Songbird. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one, Songbird by Becca. It's neutral to me. Yeah, I'm gonna do this guy. Ooh, that's Juvia's Place one is really pretty though. Serafina. Ooh, that's so pretty. No, I'm gonna do this one by Becca. It's a baby one. Now, highlighters, the fun part. Alrighty, for highlighters, I did my declutter and then I moved everything out of here, and then I somehow put some stuff back. So I know not everything in here is supposed to be in here. I gotta go back and see which ones I wanted to declutter. But for example, this guy, I was just rushing to go do other things. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one by MAC. It's like the time. Snow Flush Extra Dimension, whatever. This was one of the holiday ones. I really like this guy. It's so beautiful and unique. I'm gonna do this. What else am I gonna do? I don't know. You know, I'm gonna pull in Illuminati. Is it Illuminati? Yeah, Illuminati by Artist Couture. This is a diamond glow powder. When I was doing some swatches for the declutter, this definitely stood out to me. And I think I'm just gonna do only one more. You know, one of my favorites was always one of these by Becca in the shade Ballerina. I like all of these, but the shade Ballerina is just so pretty. Kind of, she looks like the I Love Sarai a little bit. I'm gonna pull that in, or do I want to do maybe, what's this one? Oh, Jouet. I think maybe I'll just do this guy. Bobby. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna do Ofra Blissful. Is it Blissful? Yeah. I got it last holiday. I think I got it last holiday and I haven't used that much. So I'm gonna pull this guy in. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back in the drawer and then we'll do swatches and that'll be it. Okay, I went ahead and put everything back in here. Let's go ahead and do some swatches. For powder, I had a hard time trying to fit everything in here, but I do have the Honest Beauty. This is the Midnight Reflection Luminizing Powder. I do have the Huda powder, Agent Carter. This is the Ofra Banana powder. Ooh, that's so cute. It's pretty tiny. I hate how big the packaging is. And the ColourPop loose powder. Yeah, I had a real hard time fitting all of these in here. For bronzers, the Too Faced Beach Bunny bronzer. Okay, let's see what this guy's like. Ooh, this might be really pretty. You know, I feel like it reminds me a little bit of that e.l.f. Glow Bronze palette thing. So here's this one for bronzer by Becca. This is the Sunrise Waves, like bronzer and highlight on the sides, but I'm just gonna swirl it all together. Really nice, really glowy bronzers this time around, huh? There's that one. I did pull in this guy by e.l.f. Okay. This is in the shade Coconut. Let me see. Ooh, nice formula. And there's the highlighter in it. Ooh, the highlighter looked a lot darker in the pen. It's pretty. It's wow, different than all the other highlighters in those Bite Duo things. So there's that one. Do I have any other bronzers? Yeah, I do have the Marc Jacobs bronzer. Wow, I did not realize how many blushes and highlighters I picked up compared to bronzers. Here's the Marc Jacobs one. See, this is what I mean. Like, you can just build it and it doesn't look muddy. So pretty. Now for highlighters. Wow, I pulled in a lot of highlighters. MAC Snow Flushed. Look at this. Look how stunning this guy is. Ooh, that's so pretty. I cannot wait to put this guy on. I pulled in the Ofra Blissful. It's been a long time since I used this one. Oh, that's so beautiful too. I pulled in Artist Couture Illuminati. Beautiful. Let me show you real quick. There 3 are. And I also pulled in the Fenty Beauty, the Fenty Glow. Ooh, this is a different, feels a little bit different than the diamond, how many carats? Oh, that's stunning. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Looking forward to that. More highlighters. I pulled in the I Love Sarai and Dose of Colors. Okay, it's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. Well, maybe it is. But damn, that's intense. Okay, I think that's it for highlighters. For blush, I have the Too Faced Like My Melons. Haven't even swatched this guy. So I guess I could use them individually or I can mix them together. Oh, really pretty mixed together. The next blush that I pulled in is the Smashbox Vlada. This is like a I mean, it's too deep for me to be a highlight. So I use it as a blush. Look how pretty that is. Oh, so pretty. Definitely do not need a highlighter with this one. Ofra blush in the shade is Charm. Ooh. This looks like it's gonna be a good one. Oh yeah, very appropriate for this time of the year. Nice. Very intense and, I mean, pigment, well, yeah, intense and pigmented. I do have the cream blush by Fenty Beauty, and this is the Fenty Glow. Let's see. Let's see how this guy is gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna have to work with this. It's very, looks so pretty. Oh, can we see that? It's it looks so neutral. Maybe I did not need to pull another neutral highlight. Does it have sparkle in it? Looks like it has a little bit of sparkle in it. And then the last one is by Becca, and this is Songbird. Okay, I feel like they have the same undertone almost. Hey, I'm not mad about it. I like those colors. So there's that one. This is the Unlocked. So these are finishing powders, or yeah, finishing powders. Trying to see, I should have cleaned my hand. This is the bronzer. Ooh, so pretty. This is a blush. There it is. Now I really need to clean my hand. Here's another blush and the highlighter, the strobe highlighter. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to use this. I love the formula, obviously. So there is that. Let's talk real quick about what's in here, what else is in here. I pulled in Smashbox the Mindful 5 as a primer, as well as I kept the not Hourglass, the Heart Candy Hydrating Primer in here. I pulled in Bobbi Brown's Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, and I also pulled in the Screen Queen by Milani. For setting spray, I pulled in the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. I've only used this guy on my mom for Thanksgiving, so I haven't tried it out myself yet. So there's that. For concealers, I have the Revlon Candid Concealer in the shade 027, which is what? Biscuit, and I have Creme Brulee by Jouer. For single shadows, I have these two. One is by e.l.f., the Dirty Martini. Let's do a real quick swatch of that. Oh, that's just so beautiful. Oh my, that's beautiful. And then the other one is by Ciate London, and this is that Twisted Marbles. Let me see if I can, do I have much in here? These long nails is pretty hard to dig into shadows like that, but look at that. Oh, ooh, I cannot wait to use this thing. Oh, it's so pretty. And then the only thing left is eyeshadow palettes and lippies. Alrighty guys, I went ahead and had dinner. I was really hungry. So I took a little bit of break. We have left the lip products and the eyeshadow palettes. Let's do eyeshadow palettes. I'm really interested in checking out the Dose of Colors I Love Sarai. Dose of Colors. Oh, I love their eyeshadow formula. I did pick up two more during their, was it Cyber Month? Oh, look at that black. Oh my God. Wow, that's beautiful. It's probably some fallout. Ooh, should I put glitter glue on my hand first? What was that? I thought I was swatching that. So yeah, oh man. Ooh. I cannot wait to wear this all over the lid. Oh man. Oh, that's beautiful. It's got the most beautiful shimmer. Anyways, yeah, I placed during their, I can't remember if it was Black Friday. They had, was it 50% off site-wide? I think it was 50% off. I picked up 2 more eyeshadow palettes. I was waiting on more boxes, like the rest of my hauls to come in before I film a haul video, but I might just go ahead and do it. I cannot wait to use this palette now. I'm like, okay, having 2 conversations at once. Ooh, this is pretty. Look, kind of like a little bit like a highlight. Like, hey, I could use that as a highlight. Okay, oh, this one was pretty lame swatch. Let's go back in there. Ooh, pretty. Really pretty palette. Man, that's intense. These are super intense. I cannot wait to play with this guy. I'm so excited I picked it up. I actually got it from Ulta. When did I get it? I want to say a couple weeks ago when, what did they have? I think maybe it was like 10 times the points for certain brands or eyeshadow, something. They had some sort of offer, and that's when I picked this guy up. The other eyeshadow palette that I have in here is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold. Smells good. I gotta dip into this one, which is New Money. I haven't used it. I haven't used Famous. I've owned this palette for God knows how long. I don't think I've used Money Bags. I don't think I used Chocolate Gold. A lot of shades in here that I haven't used. Okay. That was a pretty terrible swatch. Let's do some of these shades again. This one and I don't know which other one. They're really pretty. I don't know why I haven't dug into them. And I think it was this one. Yeah. Ooh, really pretty. Really intense, like melt. I could see, like I see the name Melted Gold. Let's do a couple more. Let's try this one. Dippin' Diamonds. Okay. Gold dipped. And then I gotta go for it. Holla for $1. Holla for $1. Ooh, really pretty. Damn, I don't know why I haven't, like, yeah, I don't know why I haven't used this palette as much as I would think I would. Look at these shades. These are intense. Okay, I'm excited for that too. So there she is. And then the last eyeshadow palette that I have in here is the Rust. I was gonna say Rust Stack, but it's not the stack. The stack is the reason that I picked up the Rust palette. There she is. Ooh, she be beautiful. I feel like I just had it in here though. Let's see. Do swatches. I love this shade. Now I've learned my lesson. I gotta go very light-handed with this one. I remember the last time when I tried to swatch it, it was like a big mess. Excuse me, but my hand is super glowy now. There's that one. Let's do this deep rot squared. R-O-T-T squared. Oh, that's really pretty. I wanna do Rubbish. Yum, dirty shades. I wanna check out Classic. I haven't used this one before. I mean, Brow Bone Highlight shade for sure. Okay, there she is. I'm really excited for this palette. I don't know why I feel like I want to pull something else in. Is that bad? Like, should we roll for a 4th palette randomly? Because I pulled in 2 that I really wanted. I think I'm gonna do it. You know, what do I got to lose? If I don't end up using them all, then I'll save it for the next week. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it real quick, or I will do it and then you wait for me right here. Okay, so what I rolled for was, oh boy, it was Pat Mcgrath, the Mothership 5, and I want it to roll again, because I do use that one a lot during the holidays. And then the other option was my man or self-made palette. It was the Mermaid Z palette. Let's pull them out. Let's see, which one would I want to keep? So here's, she's got Sydney Grace. All of these are Sydney Grace. And these are Urban Decay shades, Elf. And I don't know what this one was. Or I could use the Mothership 5 by Pat McGrath. I think since I have, I sort of have these dirty shades now, I'm going to go for the Mothership 5. So there she is. It's probably my favorite Pat McGrath palette. Well, is it? I don't know. I do like that second rose, number 8. I do like that one a lot too. So there she is. I've swatched this many times. Oh, look at that. Ready? So satisfying. Yeah, I've swatched this many times before, but I'll do, like, this one of my favorite shades. Maybe in general. And this one. And I have nice dips in these two. Doesn't look like it, but I do. Okay, here they are. They just transform the look. Okay, so we're gonna play with this one as well. Now let's go ahead and do some lip swatches, or all the lip swatches. All right, guys, for lippies, I don't have a lot this time around. I'm trying to finish up a couple that are in project pans, but let's go ahead and talk about the ones that are in here. For lip liners, I have one by Ilamasca, and this is the shade Lust, and I do have the Bite lip liner in the shade 078. Right over here is the Smack. It was the holiday one, or is the holiday one, and this is Out with a Bang. It's so pretty. Right over here is another one that's just holiday. I bought it during the holidays. This is by Kiko Milano, and this is the Arctic Holiday, the shade 02. Look at it. Look how pretty that is. My son's gotten into it, so it's definitely like butchered a little bit, but here's the guy. Here it is. It's beautiful as a topper for any other lip. Like this, I went heavy-handed with it to get this much impact. You can go sheer over different lipstick. Over here is by not Pat McGrath, Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Patsy Red lipstick. Oh, look at the packaging. It's so pretty. Over here is the ColourPop Deluxe Velvet Lipstick, and this is L'Auberge. It's so pretty. Right over here is by Too Faced the Melted Matte, and this is the Candy Cane. Right over here is also by Too Faced. This is the Melted Matte in Caramel Apple. Look at that. I really hope I can pull this guy off. Over here is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Misconduct. It was a little bit dry when I was trying to swatch it, so I'll have to see. I hope it's still good. I've made a window into this guy. Hopefully it's still good. It's not like clumpy on my lips. And right over here is just a lip gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss, and this is in the shade Fussy. I figured a lot of these eyeshadows just either red lipstick or a lip gloss, and I should be good. This is it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you did. Stay tuned. I have quite a few haul videos coming up, holiday giveaway coming up, and let me know, should I do a favorites 2020 favorites video? Yeah, leave me a comment down below. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.